Greetings, children. Today we are going to study report writing. This is for classes 11 and 12th CBSE students, especially for CBSE board examination students. Let us study in this video how a report can be prepared for the examination. What is a report? A report is a brief account of an event that has already taken place. So a report is nothing but a description of an event that has already over. A report of an event presents a record of events that took place. So in a report, you are going to give a record of events that had happened. Format and value points. It's a simple format. A heading or title should be there for a report. Then who is reporting? The reporter's name should be there. Then the content. In content, we have to give special attention to expression like the accuracy of language and its fluency. That we will check detail in the other slides. When we talk about the content, we should start with who was involved in the event and what happened, where it took place, when it happened, why it happened. These 5 W's are to be answered in your report writing. When you write a report, you need to choose your words wisely. Your report should be clear, concise, and correct. These 3 C's we should give special attention. The content should be clear, concise, and correct. What is this clear here meaning? Writing clearly means making your story easy for the reader to understand. That you should keep in mind. Your writing must be an easier one for the reader to understand. Being clear is also about the logical order in which you write things. So your writing should be in a logical order that is clear. Then writing concisely means keeping your sentences and text simple and to the point. To the point is very important. What has happened? You have to concentrate on it and write down those happenings in simple and to the point, that is concise writing. The writing correctly means sticking to the rules of the language you are using. It is important to spell words correctly. And the correct punctuation is also important. So, without any grammar mistakes, without any language problems, you have to write your report. Reported speech. As it is a report, we have to quote 1 or 2 speeches in the report if the event is related with a speech. If an event, the chief guest and his remark should be mentioned in the report, that you have to give special attention. If it is an event in your school, that you have to introduce a chief guest and 1 or 2 of his remarks during the speech that you have to report in reported speech. If an accident, the observation of eyewitnesses should be reported. That you have to give a special attention. Reporting of the eyewitnesses or the chief guest words in the report. You can also include information collected from people around or affected by the event. You can also give a personal touch of your report. A report of an event includes one's ideas, opinions, or impressions about the event. At least your impression should be expressed along with the report. How was the program? That impression, the personal impression should be mentioned. Another important thing is you have to write everything in past tense as it is a event that has already happened. You have to mention everything in past tense. Write in reported speech and use passive form of expression. So your style should be in a reported speech and a passive form of expression is better. When you write a report, use passive form of expression than active forms. That you have to remember. Now let us check one question. It is question time. Recently, your school held a seminar on conservation of water as a part of World Water Day celebrations. As the school pupil leader of Maryland School, Gudgaon, write a report in 100-120 words for a local daily. Sign as Preetham Ya Preeti. Look at the answer here. The simplest form is we need a heading. The heading is Seminar on Water Conservation. Then who is reporting it? By Preeti, Maryland School. Then we have to give the place. Gudgaon, 23rd March 2000 something. Our school organized a seminar on water conservation as part of the World Water Day celebrations on 22nd March 2000 something. So look at the first sentence itself. The 5 W's we have to remember. Who was involved? What happened? Where it took place? When it happened? Why it happened? So the answer for the first question, who was involved? Our school. Our school involved in this program. Then what happened? A seminar on water conservation. Why it happened? As part of the World Water Day celebrations on 22nd. So when it happened? 22nd March 2000 something. So all the 5 W's are answered within the first title reporting sentence. This is how we can write a report. Look at the details. The theme of this seminar was #water to me. This is something like a tag for the seminar. #water to me. It simply means, what does water mean to you? What does water mean to you? This is the theme on which the seminar happened. The main aim of this seminar was how can value water properly and safeguard it effectively for everyone. Then we give the aim of this seminar. The main purpose of this seminar was how we can value water properly and safeguard it effectively for everyone. So, this is the introductory paragraph of the report. Look at the things there. All the 5 W's are answered. Then the theme of the seminar was reported and the main aim, why it was conducted. All these things are expressed in the first paragraph. Let us move on to the second paragraph. As it is a report writing, we have to give the details of what has happened there. Here, distinguished environmentalists and eminent personalities were our guest speakers. As it is a seminar, they should have speakers in it. So, our speakers are distinguished environmentalists and eminent personalities. The chief guest of the seminar, Miss Agatha Sangma, a parliamentarian and environmentalist from Meghalaya, inaugurated the seminar by sharing her concerns on water scarcity. So, as it is an event happened in the school, we have to mention the chief guest. So, here the chief guest of the seminar was Miss Agatha Sangma. She was a parliamentarian and an environmentalist. She was from Meghalaya. She inaugurated the seminar by sharing her concerns on water scarcity. She asked all participants to write down on what water was meant for them. So this was the report we give about the chief guest. She asked all participants to write down on what water was meant for them. Another speaker suggested rainwater harvesting as one of the best ways to conserve water. So, as it is a seminar, so many speakers attended there. Some important points they have suggested there should be reported like this. Now, let us move on to the next paragraph. The write-ups of the participants gave stress on how water is important to homemaking, family life, livelihood, cultural practices, well-being of local environment, etc. So these writes up, as the chief guest asked the students to write their opinions about what is water meant for them. They wrote many opinions. The participants gave stress on. So we here summed up the entire opinions of the audience. How water is important to homemaking, family life, livelihood, cultural practices, well-being of local environment, etc. To ensure availability of water for the future generations, the withdrawal of fresh water from an ecosystem should not exceed its natural replacement rate. One of the important points that emerged from the seminar is to ensure the availability of water for the future generations. For that, the withdrawal of fresh water from an ecosystem should not exceed its natural replacement rate. So, if we give a sentence like this, it really seems that we have attended the seminar completely and grasped the meaning of the seminar. That is the importance of adding a sentence like this to the report. Come to the concluding paragraph. The seminar concluded On the note that water conservation is the most cost effective, environmentally sound way to reduce our demand for water. And so, each one of us must do our bit towards improving water management to enhance optimum use of water. The program was so enlightening for the young minds. This is the personal opinion. This is the personal impression on the event. The program was so enlightening for the young minds. This is the way you can prepare a report for your board examination. For more such board examination oriented materials, subscribe the channel and press the bell icon. If you like the video, please thumbs up. Thank you for watching till the end.